Well intercepted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's tidy. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice has got himself a free kick. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Decent hit from there. Messi. Cucurella. Looking for options for movement. Lam proves too strong, too smart. And here's Mbappe. Steaming on goalwards. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Tries a shot!
Mbappe just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
Lam is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out to the right. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! Keeper's got his work done.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Well read, nice interception. Messi receives it in a wide position. Wirtz has it in a wide position. Now it's Lopez. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played out to the right. Wirtz. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Knocks it into space. Cross goes, oh, what a climb! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Messi. And he cuts out the supply. Lahm. Neither of these two want to come off second best. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Ribéry. And here's Mbappe. And this is Raul. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done.
60,810.
And it's Messi. Rice spots it and intercepts. Ribéry. Oh, that's fabulous. Ribéry! That's another chance. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Arsenal got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Van Dijk. And it's Lopez. Van Dijk goes sliding in. Bastoni. Fermin. Messi. And Rafinha. Picked out brilliantly. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Raul is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
That's a good ball out wide. Played back in. Kaká receives it in a good... Kaká! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
After 72
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Well, that is one way. There's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribéry. Very nicely done. Scholes gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, super ball. Can he finish? He scores! And And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
The goal scorer.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Aimed beyond the defence. Kaká picks it up out wide. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's superb. And the shot! Oh, almost a sixth.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Van Dijk. Mbappe charging forward, the ball... Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And there's the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Rice. Played in. Cleared without hesitation. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Kaká taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very...
Tries a shot!
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be...
Shot at goal! Goal! Arsenal! First blood drawn.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vieira. Now Saliba. Rice. And it's Kaka. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's chosen to go back. Played out wide. Rice. Takes a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Just the goal. Shoots! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. Kaka! De Bruyne. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mosquera spots it and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball, and he was quick to react. Park Ji-sung. It's Pedri. Spread out to the left. Saliba. And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Pedri shifted it to the flank. Now it's Grealish looking for the run. Hernandez picks it up now. Now it's Grealish. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Kaka conjures time and space where few can. He's on it. Can he get away? Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Hernandez. Grealish. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Neymar! Kaka. Lovely bit of skill. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Very nicely done. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And the first 45 minutes are up. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Arsenal ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. So we're just settling back into this second half. Grealish, he's found the way through. Grealish! Oh, it's come loose. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kaka. Looking for a runner. That's a decent clearance. Lovely feet. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rice. Played out to the right. Mbappe. And it's Lam. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Hullet. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. So we've reached the hour mark. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Now can he find a finish? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Greenish gets into a good position. De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Lahm is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. De Bruyne. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
That has been cut short. Arsenal finding their passes. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. And Hernandez. And that's going right the way across. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vieira. Rice. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. 75 minutes played. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rice. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And he's cut it out. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Rice. This looks promising. And here's Hullet. Hullet! Just off target.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
So there's going to be another change here. Mbappe coming on here as broadly expected.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Arsenal can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Arsenal undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative, and of course were duly awarded.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lam. Kaka.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe.
Neymar. It's Neymar!
Loose ball now.
Oh, he's been caught napping.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Aimed beyond the defence.
Hit into the middle.
Timber.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, that's neat.
Mbappe going face to face.
Goes for a shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Oh, that was vital. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rijkaard. It's a really well-measured ball. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it. Great chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! Kaka.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe is onto this.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silk.
Kaka! Oh, it's come loose. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cannavaro. Here's Roberto Carlos. And it's Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Now it's Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rice. Played out to the left flank. That's very neat. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Lahm. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rijkaard. And he's forced to go back. That's a throw. De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Turns back here, probably the best option. Timber. And it's Salah. Salah. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and
Inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. De Bruyne. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, the defence... Mbappe! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Now it's Mbappe. That is good alertness. De Bruyne. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Mohamed Salah. Foot in. And it's Neymar. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Rice. Now it's Hullet. Kaká. Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. That's really well manoeuvred. Your impression so far, Jim?
Arsenal are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's only too happy to take that back. Vieira. Hullet. And this is Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hullet. Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Flashes it up. He gets big. They've got to be quick to recover this. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He's having a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Timber. Really fierce, close defending. Mohamed Salah. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now the breakaway. That is a great pick out. Oh, good take in a good area. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Neymar, good take, and he's had a shot! It's in! Arsenal are level. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Arsenal shoots! And he thumps it clear. And they can counter here. Oh, that's a key interception. Cannavaro.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Vinicius Junior
Going face-to-face with his great rival. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Vinicius Junior.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
So, time for changes
Vinicius
on
Junior.
both sides, actually.
Number 22, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 11, Didier Drogba. Number 15, Yudes. Substitution in progress. There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. He has a look up. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square.
So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish
And we
you a
come
very
to
good
you now
evening.
with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
And already we're underway here.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful game, and we're talking goal machine.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Neymar. Neymar, good, strong midfield, takes a shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spread out to the left. Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's gone route one. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Messi, passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gullit. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Gullit. Back into the middle. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Shevchenko. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And this is...
And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Messi simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rice. And it's Kaka. Almost half an hour in now. And here's Mbappe.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And this is Gullit.
Bergomi. Adams. And Grimaldo. Bastoni. Adams. Beckenbauer. And it's Grimaldo. That's Guardiola. And it's Messi. Arsenal are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He is through here. Neymar. Neymar! And again!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Kaká.
Can he finish?
Neymar. Grimaldo. To Guardiola. Shevchenko is herring after that one.
And here's Mbappe. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Shevchenko. That has been slung wide. Well seen, saw that come. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Arsenal are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And the second half gets underway.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Passes short and sharp. Caught offside that time. Bastoni. Ødegaard. Ødegaard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nicely weighted ball. And a shot!
Neymar.
Now it's Mbappe. Kaká can see things others simply cannot. Shot a goal! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká. Rice. That's good running with the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice is onto this.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's through, now is he in?
Now it's Messi. Neymar.
And this is Shevchenko. Has a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a mighty effort! He scores! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Is number 10, Lionel Messi.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Grimaldo. And he's had it nicked away. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played back in. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. And that has been clubbed away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29, Mbappe. Number 9,
Messi.
Gullit.
Excellent challenge
Number
there,
11,
uncompromising.
Neymar.
And he's in on
Number
goal!
8, Pepin. Number 41, Rice. Coming on the field, number 50.
Grimaldo, who does have an
Shevchenko.
assist to his name.
Number 30,
Messi.
Number 10, Bergkamp.
Neymar
Number 77,
in with the challenge.
Bukayo Saka.
Vieira
Number
producing
19,
a good steal there,
Morgan
showing a
Rogers.
good level of alertness. And this is Bergkamp. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Tries to get it clear. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's tried one! And that would have won it.
Saka really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Now it's Maradona. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. He's going for goal! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Substitutions taking place.
So there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Beckenbauer. And it's Grimaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi touches it back.
Not a lot more he could do there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is just caressing the ball. It's Bergkamp! Grimaldo clears it away.
Arsenal can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's having a go! Off the post! Decent enough try.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's found a way past, and he's been shifted off it. Bergkamp is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Arsenal clearly came into this match with a good game plan, one designed to